Okay. Where's my diva? Good evening, everybody, friends, family. It's great to be here at Soul Foods, and we come from England, and we bring you tonight our version of English folk rock, songs of love, legend and mystery, which we hope you will enjoy. We've spent a lot of time recording them in our little studio. We're going to start with a song called Dance in the Smoke, which is a very simple song with a simple sentiment.
We will light a giant burning fire tonight. We will build it and dance in the smoke. Every branch will tie somebody's worry to it. We will burn it and dance in the smoke. You have the verse on the table. We will light a giant burning fire tonight. We will build it and dance in the smoke. Every branch will tie somebody's worry to it. We will burn it and dance in the smoke. Was too tall to see the flames grow high, but on tiptoe the flames would grow and burn it to the sky. We will build it and dance in the smoke. Every brush will tie somebody's worry to it. We will burn it and dance in the smoke. Was too tall to see the flames grow high, but on tiptoe the flames would grow and burn it to the sky. We will light a giant burning fire tonight. We will build it and dance in the smoke. Every branch will tie somebody's worry to it. We will burn it and dance in the smoke. We will light a giant burning fire tonight. We will build it and dance in the smoke. Every branch will tie somebody's worry to it. We will burn it and dance and dance and dance in the smoke.
you.
What a pleasure to be here tonight. Most of my family have not seen us perform together before, so except for my brother Ray, who comes to England about once a year. So this is a real treat. I'm really happy. Okay. L'Allegro, The Happy Man, written by John Milton in 1645. It's where we get the phrase trip the light fantastic from. So we hope you enjoy it, and John has put it to music. Keep your hands clapping, or dance. That's an order.
Haste thee, nymph, and bring with thee jest and youthful jollity, quips and cranks and wanton wiles, nods and becks and wreathed smiles. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Such as hang on Hebe's cheek and love to live in dimples sleek, sport that wrinkled Kennedy rides, and laughter holding both his sides. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. And in thy right hand lead with thee the mountain nymph, sweet Liberty. And if I give thee honour due, mirth admit thee of thy crew. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe, to live with her and live with thee in unreproved pleasures free. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe, to live with her and live with thee in unreproved pleasures free. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe. Come and trip it as you go on the light fantastic toe.
Thank you. We're having such fun up here. John Barleycorn must die. It's not quite as dire as all of that. It's actually about sowing and harvesting and making brandy, a drinking song, in other words. It's a traditional English song. I don't have brandy for you tonight, but I understand the coffee's fantastic. must die. They've plowed, they've sown, they've harrowed him in through clods upon his land. And these three men made a solemn vow: John Barleycorn was dead. They let him lie for a very long time. The rains from heaven did fall, and little Sir John sprung up his head, and so amazed them all. They let him stand till Midsummer's Day, when he looked both pale and warm. And little Sir John's grown a long, long beard, and so become a man. They've hired men with scythes so sharp to cut him off at the knee. They rolled him and tied him by the waist, serving him most barbarously. They've hired men with sharp pitchforks who pricked him to the heart. And the loader has served him worse than that, for he's bound him to a cart. They've wheeled him around and around in a field till they came onto a barn. And there they lay a solemn oath on poor John Barleycorn. They've hired men with crabtree sticks who cut him skin from bone. And the miller, he served him worse than that, for he's ground him between two stones. And little Sir John and the nut brown ball, and his brandy in the glass. And little Sir John and his nut brown ball proved the strongest man at last. The huntsman, he can't hunt the fox, nor loudly to blow his horn. The tinker, he can't mend kettle nor pots without a little barley corn. 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 Thank you.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Lee Schroeder, my father-in-law, Lee, for lending me his wonderful Taylor guitars, without which I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you, Lee. This is a round of applause for his guitars. This is a song that was written by an English folk artist called Russ Shipton, and I put it to my own arrangement, and we recorded it on our album. And it took me a long time to get these little birdies to all sing in time with the music. It's called The Flow of Nature, and it reminds me of my childhood growing up in the countryside and climbing trees and falling out of trees and things like that. Come with me to the willow tree. Watch it blowing in the breeze. Rest by the bough. Come watch with me now. Then you'll know at ease. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. The golden sun, when it's just begun its traverse across our earthly home, it gives us lease of one day's peace. Perfect motion, beauty blend alone. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. Turn your face, see the cheetah race, the gentle lope of the giraffe. Our ballet dance, it's just one prance. Oh, natural things, yes, like a laugh. Ha! The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. Come with me to the willow tree. Watch it blowing in the breeze. Rest by the bough. Come watch with me now. Then you'll know how at ease the flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. The flow of nature is. Thank you. Thank you.
Black is the color of my true love's hair, a traditional song. And special for us, we have a dear friend who played flute and saxophone on this track and others in the albums that we do. And he passed away a few months ago, and he was the last person we thought would suddenly go. But we want to honor Pete Lowe tonight and thank him for our inspiration, for the inspiring us. And also, on the other shoulder, behind John, is Nina Simone, who has also lended her inspiration to this. Black is the color of my true love's hair. His face is darkened by the sun. The deepest eyes and a sensual mouth. I love the ground whereon he stands. I love my love, and well he knows. I love the ground whereon he goes. If you no more on earth I see, I can't serve you as you serve me. The seasons fly on an endless wheel. The time is past that we have seen, but still I long for the time to come when you and I shall be as one. I go to the Clyde for to mourn and weep, but satisfied I never shall be. I'll write him a letter that I'll never send, and suffer 10,000 times. So fare you well, my own true love. The time is past, and I wish you well, but still I long for the time to come when you and I shall be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair. His face is darkened by the sun. The deepest eyes and a sensual mouth. I love the ground whereon he stands. Thank you.
Can you tune the coffee maker up, please? It's not quite in tune.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, and I have loved you oh so long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? I have been ready at your hand to grant whatever thou wouldst crave. I have waged both life and land, your love and goodwill for to have. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? Thy petticoat of sendal white, with gold embroidered gorgeously, thy petticoat of silk and white, and these I bought thee gladly. Green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my heart of joy, and who but my lady green sleeves? Thank you. The Water Goddess was inspired by Kenarth Falls in Wales. And as we were standing there watching the water coming over the falls, I thought of a droplet, a stream, a river, a fall into the mighty ocean, and thought, we as human beings have been gathering our sustenance from water and calling her she since we were human. Hence the Water Goddess. Water flows down her secret streams. She speaks to me through ancient trees. How sad voice on the wind, sunlit truth and beauty kin, keys to sacred patterns, and golden leaves adorn your shores. She speaks through sacred waterways. We followed her out to the sea. We followed her the sea. We follow her out to the sea. I fell in love by the lily pond. My Ronin's heart, he holds me near. Bound in rainbows, illusions fair. Her unicorn drinks from cooling clear. Streams of blue and rivers green. Catchless glimmers of distant shores. Swans gliding through whispered rushes. We follow her out to the sea. We follow her out to the sea. We follow her out to the sea. Starlight shares her stream's embrace, moon rising to entrance our gaze. Lost cathedral sunken now, night reveals her towers deep. Holding hands tightly now, my love, let's run on the beach. Mysteries she holds so dear, so sweet. Mysteries she holds so dear.
Floating waves of light.
Mysteries she holds so dear, so sweet. We follow her out to the sea.
Floating waves of light.
We follow her out to the sea. We follow her out to the sea.
Floating waves of light.
We follow her out to the sea. 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 We follow her out to the sea.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a short break now for you to get some more coffee in, and we have some CDs over on the table at the back if anybody feels so.
If you want to take us
inclined.
home, you can buy a CD.
And we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes. Shall we let Kevin decide? Or
Yeah, that's all right.
it's up to
Yeah,
us?
it's us.
Oh, that's a lot of responsibility, Kevin.
Okay. About 15 minutes.
Okay, I get first dibs on the loo. That's English speak for powdering your nose.